For a long time I've been wanting to clean the fascia on my house, but I've struggled because there's obstacles in the way. I could get somebody in to do it, but normally I like to do stuff myself. At long last I've done it. Let me show you what I used. So here it is, it's a telescopic pole with a brush at the end, and what's great about it is it has a hose that runs up through the middle of it, so it shoots water through the very end off the brush there, which is really good. Now, because my garden was a bit of an awkward shape, there were obstacles in the way, I did go for the longest pole possible. So this is actually a 30-foot pole, 9 meters. That's huge. That's nearly as tall as a telegraph pole, and it comes with an assortment of stuff here like squeegees and also a cobweb cleaner and stuff. But I just used the little brush. So what you just see now outside has actually been cleaned. I'll show you some footage in a minute of me actually cleaning it, and it's amazing how well it works. So what I'm going to do is take this outside now. I'm going to show you how long it extends, and 9 meters is a long way. So this blue hose pipe here goes right the way up through all the different bits, and it comes out here. You can see it just out the top here, and then it connects here and here. This is all push fit, so it's really easy to put together. And then we have a little jet that comes out here and also here, and they really do come out with quite some force. And the good thing is, depending on the angle that you want to work at, so for example, if you're closer to the building and you want to go up like 2 stories to do the windows, then you can have it like this, or for example like this at that angle. But then in my garden I had it like that because I'm at an angle, and then you just tighten it up, so you can tighten it at all different levels, which is nice. To adjust these here, all you have to do is loosen them, and then you just push them out like so, and then you tighten it up and do the next one. So let me fully extend it to show you how long it actually goes. Right, this is it fully extended, and you can see there's some serious length to it. So now I'm going to show you some footage of me using this yesterday, cleaning up the dirty fascias. So you can see there it did a really good job of the cleaning, and if I didn't have this, it's really awkward because I'd have to use crawling boards on this little flat roof bit here, or I would have to use really long ladders at a ridiculously shallow angle, which would feel unsafe. So this here has been a godsend for me. Now let's talk about the cons of it, because there are some cons. First of all, this is the longest one that you can buy, but I think they give you the same hose for all of them, because you see when it's fully extended we've only got just over 1 meter of hose here. So you're going to have to use another hose pipe to connect up this one, because it's unlikely that you're going to be wanting to work within 1 meter off your actual tap. So that's one of the downsides. The other downside is when you've got it fully extended like this, really it becomes unusable unless you were to be stood directly under something like the windows that you're cleaning, because there's just too much flex on it. You can see there. So it doesn't feel like it's going to break, but you find it hard to use. Also, because this is the longest one you can buy, it is actually pretty heavy. Now, I managed it fine, and I'm not the strongest guy in the world, but I think if you were quite petite, you might find it quite hard using this one, because even if it's not fully extended, you've still got all the weight. Interestingly, it's only 3 kilograms, but in use it feels a lot more than 3 kilograms. You have a bit of a workout when you're using it, as you've seen from that clip there when I was using it. Now, a couple more downsides off it are, you've got to be a bit careful of this hose here. Now, when it's extended, you are going to be on a different piece of the hose all the time, but you don't want to put this down roughly on, for example, a hard concrete floor, because it'd be quite easy to damage this hose as it goes through this bit here. The other downside that a lot of people said in the reviews of this was that it didn't come with the brush at the end, and I thought it was the same with mine. When I got it, there was no brush at the end. I thought, oh no, I'm going to have to ring up and, you know, say it's incomplete. But the cardboard box is really long and thin, and basically there's another cardboard box at the end of that cardboard box that has the brush in. So I think they do come from the factory nearly always complete. It's just that people don't look carefully enough in the box, because it really is pushed down at the very end, depending on which side of the box you open. So basically I've told you all the downsides of it, but there's no way I would send this back. It's only going to be getting used maybe once every couple of years, but in that time then it saves me having to get somebody in for a job I can do myself. So you can see now it's come up nice and clean up there, and that would be so hard to do with all these panels here in the way. They would have to come down, and even then you would still need very long ladders to get right the way up there. So for me, it's been a complete winner. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you've got other good ways of cleaning your fascia, put it down in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching.